And I was like, hey, you're doing nothing. And nothing, and I was working all messy here. And my wife goes, okay, wait one day and you doing this. So to be honest, so I'm doing it.
So you said,
easy. Yes. No, she came home and she goes, what? Yeah, and that's where I was like, okay, yeah, now I understand. I pick things.
Yeah.
Now we work together. So,
Yeah. Okay, we're on in 3, 2, 1. Welcome in, family, to episode 6 of How We Dad the podcast. It's the bro AJ, joined on the couch this week by the one and only Maze Alapati. Thank you for coming in, Uso.
Talofa.
How are you?
Good, thank you very much, brother.
Yeah.
It's good to be here and use the opportunity wisely.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm thankful and privileged to have you on, Us. I know we've been because we work together, and we're talking about this for a while, getting you on.
Yeah.
And so thank you so much for coming on.
And thank you for the invitation and the opportunity to share. You know, they're so amazing, the program, and people out there watching and listening, because we don't know what they're going through, but because it's our story and what we going through and experience in our life. So I'm not only here to show myself, but the experience and the story, I'm sure someone's out there going through, and what's the answer and what's the solution. But what we share, I'm sure there's the answer for them as well.
Beautiful. So for our listeners who don't know who Mace is, do you want to give us a little bit of a introduction to who you are?
Hello. Yep. Talofa. My name is Maze Alapati. I'm 45 years old. I was born and raised in Samoa. Grew up in Samoa, and I came here when I was 19. So, and thank God for the opportunity to came here and the opportunity to see life in the future. So I'm a full Samoan, and I came here in 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, broken English. And don't know anything about New Zealand. But I'm glad all my brothers and sisters in New Zealand teach me how to speak English.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just a little bit, all my brothers, hey, don't be shy, you know. It's a second language. Don't be shy. But man, I'm too shy. Yeah. But they gave me one day. They say, "Oh, let's go have a party."
Yeah.
So from that moment, we go to have a party, have a beer. People were shocking, never speaking English, but few bottles become a New Zealand born. Hey, mate, you speak English. And
sound like a scientist.
Yeah. And then go to work on following week. Just be quiet.
It's the magic.
Yeah. So I'm glad, learning things around, New Zealand, watching TV, and you are circumstances, people, talking, just speak up a little.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. Now I'm here. How we dad. I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you. Can we talk a little bit about life in Samoa before you...
Yeah.
The difference that you see from your life in Samoa to the life you see in New Zealand?
That's a good question. Yes. Grow up in Samoa. Well, that's my story. Grow up in Samoa, and it's quite hard, difficult, But some people out there, some people in Samoa, if you are smart and, clever, you get the opportunity to get a good job. good in school and that. But me, just a little.
Yeah.
And it's very hard, But if you got a good job and that, sure you will get there. But to me, it's different. Came here and working in you got money and the opportunity. You got things and stuff.
Yeah.
In the island, you have to work hard to get the money and stuff. But there's no difference.
Yeah.
Other thing is how I grow up as strictly parents.
Yeah.
Grow up there is very strict in the island. I love my parents, I love my mom, strictly you have to listen, respect, what they say you follow.
Yeah.
Everything, no matter what. And now I came here in a different environment, and the kids, they grow up in New Zealand compare where I grow up in the island. So that's where I have to come up. Yeah.
Because my dad is Samoa.
Wow.
And his parents from Samoa, born Samoa. And but I grew up most of my life with my Māori side.
Yeah.
My Māori side of the family. So when I come back, my dad's telling me, hey, you're supposed to be doing this, or you're supposed to be doing that. Every time I go to my nana's house, she have guests over. You're supposed to be, making the bowl for the washing the hand and bringing the food. And we don't know that. We don't know, or we know it now, but we didn't know back then the traditions and stuff and how important it was for Samoan families to hold on to their traditions. So when you were growing up and being parented by your parents, that was the case?
Yes.
Very strict in that?
Yeah.
Do you tend to do the same thing now that you're a parent with your children?
It's quite different. Yeah, it's quite different. In the island, that's how we teach the apa fafango, the spoil, and the towels and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the island way. And I came here, I can see the difference. We got hand towels, things, but the respect is still there. Come here, there's towels. And I only use when visitors is around. Sometimes they got hand towels already, like paper towels already on the table.
Yeah.
So this how I grow up here. But I never forget as a Samoan, full Samoan. But to me is sorry viewers, because all different ways, but still the respectful ways.
Yeah. So
to me is still respectful. Finish eating together. There's paper towel there. There's the other way of your respect of the visitors. And that's how treat different ways, but respect.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good.
Because some family they treat the same. They treat the same way, especially when going to the church, the congregation lunch, all together. You can see this, like paper towels, wipe and that. Some families they're using the old traditional way, which is good.
Yeah,
which is good. They still carry respect.
Yeah. But there must be some good things in being strict parents like that coming through. But there must be some bad sides to being a strict parent?
Yes. I got no doubts about that.
Yeah.
The strictly parents, they, I think the reason why they like that to bring a good future, and the best for the children in it. And the other thing is to make sure the children, they know exactly the bonds. I mean, the difference. Respect the elders in it. And make sure know what is right and wrong. That's the other thing. Because now my parents are gone, but what they teach me, I never forget. The good ways. But if it's not suitable with me, for the example, my dad is it was an alcoholic man. Always said, don't do this, don't drinking, right? Very bad, son. Don't drinking this. It's very bad for you. You might headache, angry. And I'm looking at if he say that don't. But and you did it. So that's the thing I'm looking at. You know, they are good restricted. But what I'm saying, why are you saying it's wrong? Why are you saying but you doing it? So now I grow up here, New Zealand, and better taste it. He's right. He's right. Angry, frustrated, fight, argument, and money spending. There's all those things they come and now, not anymore. So 4 years now, alcoholic free. So now to my children, please, is no good. Don't. But what I'm saying to my kids, I'm not saying don't. But it's like it's your choice. I'm just give you the encouragement and just give you, what I've been going through. And what is wrong. When I say it, I'm not doing it anymore. And it's the encouragement for the kids. But there's their choice. It's different for me and my parents. Our parents, they go and say, don't. Don't.
But that's truth because, sometimes the kids, they do the opposite of what you say. You say, hey, don't put your finger in there. They just wait for you not looking. They want to know why. They're curious. So they go put their finger in it. Don't do that. Hey, what happened? Nothing.
Why the band-aids on your finger?
Did you put your finger in there? What? No. What? I didn't put my finger in there. But I love what you say, and it's true. You have to be the example. You can't tell your kids, don't drink, don't smoke when you have one beer and one smoke. It's bad for you. Don't do this. It's going to make you die.
Go buy me another box.
Go get a job, make some money, buy my box. But because I used to be like that. I used to smoke. 15 years.
Wow.
15 years I smoked from when I was the age of 13 right through to 2020 or 21, one of them. I stopped smoking. And it was actually a lot easier than I thought. Because I tried to stop smoking so many times because of, I had kids and I wanted to, example, good things. And I knew I had a bad habit of smoking. I just couldn't cut it. I started smoking because it was what the cool kids were doing. I wanted to be cool too. And then I got hooked and I couldn't give it up until I read a book. I read a book The Only Way to Give Up Smoking Permanently. And by the time I'd finished reading it, which took me months, I just never bought another packet and I stopped smoking. And I feel so much better for it. So much heavier. But
Yeah.
Because this one was, it's come along. But, and I feel a whole lot much more confident around my kids now because I know I'm not showing them smoking. And even if you ask my kids today, they don't even remember me smoking. I tell them all the time, I said, when I stopped smoking, they're like, wait, you smoked? I hid it from them so well they didn't even know. But if you're going to try to get your kids to stop doing something or you don't want them to do something, then you shouldn't be doing it. Yourself, you got to example that. So I agree with you.
So I remember with in my past had with the brother Benz and the crew, we had a big party over here and stuff. And not long after that, things changed.
Oh yeah,
things changed and stopped drinking anymore. But I can't say much about the smoke.
Oh yeah,
because I never smoked in my life, so I can't say things not experienced. I have to talk through experience. Some people, have you been smoking? No. And how come you say don't stop smoking and that because you haven't, what is it like? so there's the thing. I have to talk what I'm going through. And I love the program. Since when you said that broadcast and how we did, it come in my head is like, man, there's the message. How we did. There's only free word. And it's so amazing because things happening in our days. It's a lot of the young generation, and that is we can see this they're going too fast. But it is a good someone's brought up this podcast and sharing because how we did is from the top. This how we're gonna teach and learn the next generation. So I'm so glad I'm here and tell my story. And how a dad in my family.
I love your mind and how you think, like the different conversations that we've had at work, especially your one where you talk about the head and the body and how it's all, different parts, but you need all of them to work together in order to achieve a goal. Like, we have some dads who are real prominent and I'm the head of the family and, what I say goes, but without the arms and the legs, the head can't do anything. And I thought, man, this, something special to think about it in that sense. And I love that talk.
It's so amazing. It's just if we can give the example or message. I'm just looking at myself. The head, they got the head stuff, the leg, they're doing, the legs job. Even the hands. They're all different parts of the body, but it's going to one body. So come us as a family, as a whānau, head is a father. And the legs and, mother, children, there's one body, there's one ainga. So to me is, if you are the head, it doesn't mean you own and rule everything. You have to listen to the hands as well. If the head say, oh, I'm thirsty, the head, he can't touch things. You have to, hand, can you grab that bottle? Things like that. So it makes sure, to me as a father in my family, because I know a lot of people, they change their father as a rule and the power in the family. I'm just using as a door. It's like a gate. Enter and exit. What comes in my family it's going to be destroying my family.
Yeah.
So me as a father to wait, is that good for my family?
Yeah.
To exit, to enter.
Yeah.
To enter the family. If it's not, sorry. You
Mm.
know, if things like that is come to the head as well.
Yeah.
You know, like to my children. Make sure my children dead. I'm gonna go to my to sleep over to my friends.
Mm.
I can't just let go.
Mm.
Because the situation, things like that.
Yeah.
I have to make sure what family are they Samoan, things like that, and make sure their contact numbers. Well, to me, for the safety.
Yeah.
Because things happening.
Mm.
Yeah, no, she going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bye.
Mm.
I'm not saying like this how I have to look after everything, you know, make sure ringing them.
Yeah.
And even if I go drop them off, make sure someone's at the door and say hello, and my wife as well.
Yeah.
So things like that, make sure they all safety.
Yeah.
So yeah, some
family
use the wife as a slave.
Yeah.
Hey, do this, do that.
Mm.
How long you've been here? Nothing. I have to be honest. I was doing my wife's job as well when I got no work. My wife's working, so I have to do the kids.
Yeah,
I raise up the kids and do the wife's job. Before my wife's working, I was working. Got 3 children. Now they old. But I just go back to my. I always come home, the messy, and I was like, "Hey, you're doing nothing, and nothing," and I was working all messy here, and my wife goes, "Okay, wait one day, and you doing this." So to be honest, so I'm doing it.
So you said,
easy. No, she came home and she goes, "What? Yeah, and that's where I was like, okay, now I understand. I pick things. Yeah. Now we work together. So I understand now. So I'm not like the head, but I roll everything. I make sure listen to your wife and work together, and they'll become a family. And no one's I'm pretty sure no families perfect, and no couples perfect. We all come from broken things and learn, but working together.
So on Friday, my king, she has to go to her appointment. So I took the day off work, stay home, look after the kids. And my oldest boy's gone to intermediate, second boy gone to primary, third boy's gone to kindy, and just the baby. And I said, it's easy, man. Give the bottle, put to sleep, sleeping, and I sit there. Does nothing all day. Today, I got to take the kids to Queensgate. So I wanted to throw all the kids in the rubbish. Never listen. One run this way, one run that way. Dad, I'm hungry. Dad, I want this. Don't touch that. Hey. Yeah. And then she came after. Yeah. I said, got to go to Poriro soon. So she came over to Queensgate. Can see her walking down. I said, yeah. Go to your mum. She comes. She goes, how was the kids? I said, take them all. Take them all. Yeah. So it's so true, eh? So true. We have to, respect each other. Yeah. And, got to appreciate the work that the other one does. Just because we don't see the work that they do doesn't mean they haven't been doing anything.
That's right.
When we lived in our house before, sometimes I come home, the house is messy, and I just think, maybe she had a bad day. So I just chip in and help out. And sometimes she come home from work and she look around, the house is messy, she said, useless. But we appreciated it, and we were grateful for each other's work that we did do. So not all the time. Sometimes I'm just lazy and can't be bothered. And same as her.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, heavy things from work.
Yeah.
It's like, Maze again? What?
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, now I came here in New Zealand. Well, I came here when I was 19 and no family. So I came here, married to beautiful lady.
Wow.
Here, so I'm blessed. And I thought she was Pahalangi,
Yeah.
because I met her in the youth congregation. Look at that. Oh, there's the only Pahalangi there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Pahalangi. The next minute, it's like, Mahalo Soli. I was like, oh, another next door neighbor. So yeah, I married, beautiful, and I got three girls. So it was very, very hard. Still remember the way my dad brought me up. He's an alcoholic man and he's a loving man. You know, now I came here and starting as a father. Everything I said to my wife and saying back, and that's where I'm angry because I was, and still in my head the way I saw my dad and teaching in there. Say something, answering back. Hey, listen to me, eh? I'm the head. I'm the boss. and then she goes, hey, this is New Zealand. Hey, this is New Zealand. It's all different now. And I said, oh, okay. Even my kids in there. I was drinking. Say to my kids, don't ever do this anymore. No good for you. And the kids, they were listening, laughing. But things change.
Yeah.
Now I'm here and I have to pick up things around New Zealand and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm so blessed, teach to my children in the right way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's their joys as well. As long as, please, think wisely in it. And the other thing is, love your siblings. Love your sister. Don't argue, don't fight. But if the kids saw the father lay hand on the mother, but just finish, respect your sister, your older one. It probably, Dad.
Is something wrong with
something's wrong with your head, Dad. You say respect your sister, respect your mom, but I saw you. How come mom's wearing sunglasses every day?
Yeah, it's raining. It's nighttime.
So there's the other thing, you know. If they say respect, I have to make sure I respect their mom as well. Yeah, it's especially us, a father. Yeah, that's how we did. Yeah, if something's wrong, make sure just sit down and talk.
That's the best way to teach people, is by showing them.
Yeah.
Same like work. You give someone procedures, they're not going to understand. But if you show them the work, it's easier for them to understand. Same with the kids. Yeah. By telling them, sometimes they forget. You have to show them. And then you watch them to see if they know how to do it. You want to stop the kids from, you don't want to see let the kids see smacking the wife, yelling to the mother, talking bad to her or stuff like that. So the best way to teach them that is to not show them that. Yeah. Because if they see other people, or if they're doing it themselves, they know it's wrong because they never see it. It's not normal. It's outside of the normal. So yeah.
Yes, the other thing is good. It's good to share. To share your to someone. Not just open up to anyone, but someone you can trust. Yeah, that's the other thing. Our problems. Open to someone you can trust. Yeah, that's the other things. Like a lot of people just throw your problems because your problem is is confident. You confidential. It's your private stuff. Yeah. And it's amazing. Like you asking someone, "Are you okay?" Like when you mentioned to help someone. And last week, I think it's Friday or Thursday, saw brother Josh, and I know what he's going through. And then I asked him, how are you, man? How you been? And he was smiling and say, yeah, it's good. And I said to Josh, behind a smile, there's broken things. Behind a smile, there's a broken heart. He was standing there, I can see tears. And I say, open up, share with me. And he shared about the things happening in his family. It touched my heart. And I remember, the podcast, how we did. It's like, and I encourage him, I can't do anything, not giving money or things. But the word, you can encourage someone.
Yeah.
I can lift it someone's, he goes to me like, wow, so amazing. Someone's giving words to encourage and uplifting that person. So I lift and I say, wow, thank you. Like what we're doing now. Someone's listening.
Yeah.
Someone's watching, and he been going through a lot. And the program now is going to be uplifting that person, and it's going to, back on track. And you can do better, from someone. Don't hide your problems. Don't just hide or think negative. Just hold on to it and open to someone you can trust.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that person will give you the answer, and you can back on track and do the best.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do with this How We Did, was just to have conversation, because we have heaps of meaningful conversation all the time. And I feel like, just by talking, we can help other people. If they just listen to the conversation, pick out things that they can use, or, comment on stuff as well. That's the whole point in having this podcast up and running.
Yeah. That's why, and the other thing is good. There's at work as well. You share, and I come if I got problems, share with you guys. Even being Noval, I always got problems at home, and I share, and I listen. Give me, things I don't know, and they say I got from them, and things they don't know, and they got from someone else. Yeah. So there's a good things. Yeah. As a father, as a dad, encourage and help each other. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. Because when the reason why is because when I grew up, I had it quite well. I think I had it quite rough, and went through a whole heap of stuff. And I thought I was the only one that was going through that. I thought I was the only kid that got hidings. I thought I was the only kid that got treated the way I did. And it wasn't until I started working at a youth program and started hearing some of the boys' stories, I started to understand that there were more people out there who were going through similar or even worse things than I was. And that kind of really hit home for me. And I was like, man, that's amazing. So trying to have a podcast like this and getting people to share their stories, knowing that there are other people out there who would have similar stories, who would go through similar things, who can be like, man, I'm not the only one who's feeling this. I'm not the only one going through this. So that can help them to move forward or to build from that. And, I think some of the most beautiful people out there in the world have gone through something, because they've learned from, humble beginnings or from bad times and turned that around and are now in a space of fulfillment because they had experienced that. Yeah.
And the other thing is amazing, the technology nowadays. We hear, and people, around the world that were listening. Yeah. And some people, around the world, they've been going through a lot, suffering, and they don't know what to do. But I'm so glad, the bro got the system and the program. Yeah. deliver the message to people, you know, from the far. Amazing things, you know. And right now, I'm sure someone's in the family, especially Sunday on the weekend, you know. Oh, where's the money I told you, you know, to buy the things for the kids? And they gone, you know, things like that. And when they're watching the program, listening, it's good help for them, especially me as well. Yeah. To be honest, I was a bad father in that, like alcoholic man, and spending money should be spending with the kids in that. Especially this time, probably at home, you know, hangover, and no times for the kids and the children. Yeah. Always, where you going? Just finished work. Yeah. Monday to Friday, you know, work, come home on the weekend, and the wife said, "Oh my God, where you going?" "I'm going to my friends. Let's go out and party." That's my story, you know. Sorry for, you know.
Mine too.
Yeah. So going out all night, out there, no times for the kids and that. Yeah. And they just come home getting ready to go to work. Yeah. And now in the new chapter and looking back, so wow. So, you know, it's so amazing for me to learn from the bad. And now I'm, you know, to encourage the children as well, especially to my kids. I always say to my girls, they older now. I say, don't hide anything. Yeah, don't hide anything. If you know, you got a boyfriend, you have to open to me. You know, things like that. Yeah, can't like waiting for problems to come in the house. So like it's a Samoan family. They waiting. They got children, and they got girls, but things happening when the daughter's pregnant. Yeah. Oh, you can see the Samoan father the different ways. Who? What? Huh? Okay. Hey, son, let's go. Yeah. You know, they starting make a war and starting to pay back. And the thing is, who's the problem? You know. Don't like just starting when things happen. Start talking when the girls, you know, your children say. I always say to my children, if you don't hide anything, just talk to me. You know, if you got a boyfriend, yes, then who? Nah. I said to okay, make sure. Yeah. You know, bring it home, and we talk. Yeah. Treat that boy. Treat that as the son. Yeah. And they treat the same. That's the thing, you know. Not just waiting when she get pregnant and said, "Where's my Mercedes? Where's my you know?" And they start going there. No. It's the other thing because the children they old enough. They know the safety things like that. Yeah. It's exactly like our workplace. Yeah. Always safety. Yeah. Health and safety is the same in the family as well.
All the time, 100% have to have a safety all the time. But you know what? You know when we're talking about, you know, with the daughters, and the daughters come home, "Oh, Dad, I'm pregnant," and straight away, "Where's the boy? Yeah. Show me the boy." Yeah. But, you know, I've been a young boy before. And I've seen a lot of young girls before, and they are the devil, because they come here, aramai. And then so you go over, you know, have a little play with the girl, and all of a sudden, "Oh, my dad looking for you." Hey, you know. So I think it goes both ways. The girls have to, well, the parents who are fathering and mothering the girls also have to give them a little word about, you know, don't go and make trouble with the boys.
It's the same like you mentioned before. You know, don't touch. Yeah. You might get hurt. Yeah.
True.
True. Like don't touch. You might get hurt. Yeah. But make sure, you know, you play, you know, make sure you play wisely. Yeah. You know, you make sure you That's the other things. Not, but people learn from their mistake.
Yeah.
People learn from mistake. That's the other thing why children do something really bad. That's why the young generation they run away from their parents because the parents they got their that pride, their chief, their title.
Yeah.
Especially mine, someone. They got the title and make sure there's no children that ashamed or put something bad against their title.
Yeah.
But things happening and then run away.
Yeah.
Why they run away? Because it's the high chief.
Yeah.
Because it's
don't give me a bad name.
Don't give me a bad name.
Yeah.
That's the other thing is good about the podcast.
Yeah.
Come down here.
Yeah.
Just put the titles away and come down and sort out their problems with, Now the daughters run away.
Yeah.
Or never know is going to go and end their thing because come down and sort it out. Hey, always another opportunity. There's always another way.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just come home and who's that guy? If you love him, well, always the way. Always the way to find the solution. But when it comes things like that, our someone, and not all.
I think, before you're talking about the kids going to stay with the other family or stay with their friend house for the night, I think it's the same, eh? Like, my son just stayed at his friend's last night. And when we drop him off, we make sure we see the parents. And, when he comes home, we make sure we see the parents. And I think it's the same. If your kids are going to mingle with each other, it's better if you start to know the parents. And you get on the same page as them from the start. And that's how you're going to know if it's going to be a good thing or not.
True. Another thing is the children's choice. Like the example, the children's I want to become an engineer. So they in their head, they can do it.
Yeah.
To become an engineer. And as a father, no, so many engineers in the village. I want you to become a pilot because no one's in the village become a pilot. So the father is trying to,
create their future.
And the son, Dad, in my head and my heart, I want to become an engineer. I can do it. So there's the other thing,
Or maybe the son said, Dad, you know why there's no pilot? There's no planes.
That's the other thing, because the father, put too much pressure on so he can be like pride. Solid.
My
son, your son? I say, my son is a pilot. But to me, it's, I always say to my girls, because we talk about it, my girls, I want to become like this. And my mom said, what? Hey, I want you. Yeah. That's the mom. And I said to my wife, no. Don't put your mind in there.
Yeah.
What happened if they fail? And then think, that's mom.
Yeah.
That's mom. So listen to them. If they can do it, well, just support.
Yeah.
Do it. Because you want them to do it.
I always do that for my kids. I always encourage them to do whatever you want. The other day my son said, I want to be a YouTuber. I said, no. You have too much brain. No YouTube.
No YouTube. Oh.
My other son, Dad, I don't want to play League. No, you're going to play League. So, always make sure I encourage them to do whatever I want. Nah, but you're right. You're right. When you talk about the pride, of the family or of the head of the family, and they want to make sure that their kids are doing better than everybody else's kids, so they can walk around and say, yeah, you know, the All Blacks. Yeah, my son's playing netball. They want the glory,
yeah. They always want the glory and the pride. They always, But the one is, the son is. I'm pretty sure the son is not, appreciate because he's doing it for his dad.
Yeah,
he's not doing for it's not my thing.
Yeah,
it's not my thing.
Yeah,
I always do it for my dad.
Yeah,
for my dad.
And after the dad passed away, he think, I don't want to do this anymore. Go back to my passion, and he apply at McDonald's.
But yeah, there's so amazing, sharing. But what I'm sharing is my story, and that's me. I don't want people probably think, there's wrong, there's wrong, because we hear there's no wrong and right. Yeah. We just encourage, not disagree.
You can't be wrong if you're talking from experience.
Yeah, talking from experience. It's like you said the other day, how to be like it's a good, a son. Must be a good son. And the thing is, do you have a son? No, because I got no son. Yeah, and I love my girls, but I can't say much about the son because I don't know what it's like. Yeah,
when people say, "Oh, is it easy to look after girls?" I never look after boys, so I don't know what's the difference. Yeah.
And yes, I got 3 girls. If you talk about girls and asking questions about, man, I love it, and it's not hard. It's very easy. Yeah. But if you're asking about boys, I don't know anything about boys because no son. No son. And the other thing is it's good to it's a New Zealand born children now. Yeah. That's why it's good they helping me as well. Yeah. When I say things like that, they say, Dad, this is New Zealand. In New Zealand, not Samoa. This is New Zealand. So, yeah. Always good to learn things around. Yeah. That's the other things.
I see a lot of talkings about, New Zealand born and Samoa born. And when you talked earlier about, you were living in a bad times there where you were drinking a lot and telling your wife this and that. And you said you understand that you're not in Samoa anymore. You have to change for, New Zealand. I don't think it's a location thing. I don't think it matters if it's Samoa or New Zealand. I think it was in your brain. You had that mindset change where you understood that this is not what I want for my kids. This is not how I want it to be. And you made that change by yourself. Yeah, and I think that was the main thing, was that you knew that you were in a place where you wanted to be, and you made that change. Yeah, I don't think it has much to do with Samoa and New Zealand.
Yeah, that's right. So always about the
mindset.
Always about the mindset.
Because I was the same, but worse. See, you lived with your kids the whole time. I didn't live with my kids in the early stages, and all my missus wanted from me was just to come over on the weekends and spend some time with the kids, because all week, where's Dad? And I'm at work on Thursday, and I felt, there's a party this weekend. So I start an argument on Friday so I don't have to go for the weekend. Start an argument because, that's it, I'm not talking to you this week. Hang up the phone. Hang up. And ring back on Sunday. Sorry, I was wrong. But I had a good time.
That's a good excuse.
But that's how it was. And, it was like that for ages. And then, it was literally from the lockdown that we had when the whole country was locked down in 2020, when I stayed with my kids for 4 weeks and just switched up from there, because I thought, man, look at what I'm missing out on. I woke up every day seeing them. I went to sleep. They were the last thing I seen before I closed my eyes to go to sleep. And it was at that moment where I realized, man, I've been missing out on all of this whole time, all for a party or a drink. And then from then, that kick-started my journey into where I am today, where I only drink occasionally, still go for the young boogie, but I stopped smoking, and I'm all about the kids and just trying to do the best that I can to provide for my family. Which has been really hard lately because of some long ass hours, and my kids are starting to get back into that. I don't see you anymore. I wake up and you're gone. I go to sleep and you're gone, and just trying to be the family man again, because I'm starting to creep back into working a lot and just wanting to be away for the weekends and stuff like that. So, so I'm trying to get back into just being there for the family again.
Oh, that's good. It's good to you to stick to one lady now, eh?
Oh, wait. Cut that part out.
Nah, I'm so blessed, so blessed. We all brothers, and we all dead, and I'm so blessed at work. If I'm down, because no one's perfect, if I'm down and that, just come and share, and let me go and come the next day. Feels good.
I'm not trying to claim that I've got it all together now. Like, I'm definitely still learning and I'm still making mistakes, but it's all good because it's helping me to grow for the future. Everything, all the mistakes that I've made in the past and everything that wasn't going so well in the past has helped me to be where I am today. And the mistakes that I make today are going to help me to be better tomorrow. And we're just going to keep continuing this cycle. Never going to get perfect and continue making mistakes. And but we're just going to live and learn. That's all we can do. Also, I think this has been a great chat. I think we can pause there and bring you back on for season 2 to continue another 3 hours of chatting. Thank you for coming onto the couch.
Nah, thank you so much, man.
Before we sign off, just get some advice from Mace to the other dads that are out there.
Don't thinking too hard, or just what I said and what we're sharing. If you got problems, don't hide anything, and just open to someone you can trust. And the other thing is work together. Your wife and your kids, your children and your family. Can't just, I'm just saying as a father. If you love your wife, treat the way you be treated. Love, hug, kiss, and always just control their anger management. Just love your children, to be a good example. And thank you for listening, and God bless. Thank you for the opportunity, my brother.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, and especially the IT. Thank you, brother Ben.
IT man.
For the studio, and I'm looking forward for next time. And thank you very much.
Thank you again, bro. Well, just like that, fams, we are signing off from this episode. Make sure you go home and love your wife, love your kids, love your families, because this is how we dad. Let's go.